You work hard. I mean, you really work hard every single day. But when you look at your bank account at the end of the month, it's hovering near zero, isn't it? You feel stuck. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the hidden habits that are keeping you broke. And more importantly, we're going to lay out a clear step-by-step plan to finally break free.
It all starts the same way, right? The alarm goes off way too early and the routine kicks in. You're up, you're getting ready, you're trying to take on the day.
Then you head off to work. You put in the hours, you deal with all the stress, you do exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're grinding. And at the end of it all, you're just wiped out. You're exhausted. Mentally, physically, you have given the day everything you've got. But here's the most frustrating part. The part that drives you crazy. After all that effort, all that work, your bank account is right back where it started. It feels like the scoreboard just isn't moving, no matter how hard you play.
So what is going on here? There's this huge disconnect, right? If just working hard was the secret to getting rich, you'd already be there. So what's the real truth that nobody seems to talk about?
And this, right here, this is the entire game. It's not about your job title. It's not even really about your salary. I've seen people earning six figures who are literally drowning in debt. And at the same time, I've seen people on really modest incomes who are slowly but surely building real wealth. The difference isn't how much you make, it's what you do with what you make. It always comes down to your daily habits.
So, let's dive in and break down the first major habit that's probably keeping you stuck. It all starts with your mindset the second that money hits your account.
Okay, so payday hits, that direct deposit lands, and you feel that little rush, right? You feel flush. And the immediate instinct for so many of us is to upgrade our lifestyle. The fancy dinners, the newest phone, another subscription service. We're trying to look rich, but what we're actually doing is just funding a lifestyle. And let me tell you, that is a dangerous trap.
This really just lays it all out, doesn't it? Every dollar you get gives you a choice. On one side, you can fund your lifestyle. That's money that goes to temporary fun, things that are literally gone in an instant. On the other side, you can build real wealth, putting your money to work so it can grow and build a secure future for you. Every single dollar you spend is a vote for one of these two paths.
And look, I know this number might sound extreme, but I have personally seen the bank statements. I've seen people who are deep in debt spending over $1,000 a month on food delivery and going out to eat. Just think about that. That's a down payment on a house. That's a retirement fund. That's your ticket to freedom. And it's literally being eaten away one meal at a time. This is the goal. This is what we're aiming for. See, real wealth isn't the flashy car or the designer clothes. It's the stuff you don't see. It's the investments, the savings, the assets that are working for you behind the scenes, 24/7, growing over time. That's what gives you true freedom and security.
So what's the fix? How do you break this cycle? It's one simple, non-negotiable rule. Pay yourself first. The second your paycheck hits your account, before you pay a single bill, before you buy a cup of coffee, a piece of that money goes straight into your savings. It doesn't even have to be a lot to start. What's crucial here is building the habit, because that habit is what's going to change your entire life.
All right, so that's the first problem. Let's move on to the second big reason you feel broke. You've got money coming in, but it just feels like you have absolutely no control over where it goes. Does this sound familiar to you? You get to the end of the month, you look at your bank statement, and you just get that sinking feeling of, where on earth did all my money go? That's not a financial plan, that is financial chaos. And as long as you're living in that chaos, you will always feel broke no matter how much money you make.
It's really simple. You can't fix a leak if you don't even know where it is. The very first step to getting control back is just awareness. You have to know, down to the penny, where your money is actually flowing. And listen, this isn't about making yourself feel guilty. It's just about collecting the data you need to start winning the game.
So here's your 3-step game plan to get out of that financial chaos. First, for just 1 month, track every single dollar you spend. Use an app, a spreadsheet, a simple notebook. I don't care how you do it, just do it. Second, sort all that spending into 3 basic categories: needs, wants, and savings. This is going to show you your real patterns. And third, create a super simple budget based on what you just learned. This is how you finally take the steering wheel back. Okay, now for the third habit, and honestly, this might be the most important one that's holding you back. It's the belief that your salary, and your salary alone, is going to make you financially secure. Just let that sink in for a second.
Out of the 400 wealthiest people on the entire planet, not a single one got there just by collecting a paycheck. Your salary is an amazing tool, don't get me wrong, but it's the starting point. It's not the destination. It's the fuel you use to build real wealth through things like assets and investments.
You know, when you rely on just one paycheck, your entire financial world is balanced on a single, tiny point. If that one point fails, you get laid off, your company has a bad year, whatever, the whole thing comes crashing down. Real security doesn't come from a job. It comes from having options. It comes from having multiple streams of income. And the good news is you don't have to quit your day job to do this. You can start small. Dedicate just 1 hour a day to learning a valuable skill, like coding or digital marketing or video editing. Then you can offer that skill as a freelancer, or start a YouTube channel about something you love. Even one extra, small income stream can completely change your financial future.
Okay, so we've gone through the problems, we've talked about the big mindset shifts. Now let's put it all together into a really clear, really simple action plan that you can literally start the second this is over.
And here's the hard truth, right? Building wealth is hard. It takes discipline, it takes learning, it takes being consistent when you don't feel like it. But you know what's even harder? Staying broke. The constant stress, the anxiety, the feeling of being trapped. Both paths are hard. You just have to choose your hard. One of them leads to freedom and the other leads to a lifetime of struggle. The choice is yours. So here it is, your action plan. 5 simple steps. Number 1, track your expenses so you know where your money is actually going. 2, pay yourself first to build that critical habit of saving. 3, learn one new, valuable skill to increase what you're worth. 4, start one small side income to create some options for yourself. And 5, improve your environment. Surround yourself with people and content that inspire you, not drag you down. Just commit to these 5 steps for the next 6 months, and I absolutely guarantee your financial situation will be transformed.
You see, being broke isn't a personality trait. It's not who you are. It's just a temporary situation that's been created by your habits. And the most powerful thing in the world is realizing that you have complete control over those habits. You can change them, and you can start today. So my question to you is this: what is the one small, simple action you're going to take right after you finish watching this to start building your new financial future?